right, welcome everybody. Hello. It's another virtual happy hour in our Hops Against 19 campaign. Everybody needs to do the 5, right? Do you know what the 5 things are?
I don't know that.
At least 3 of them washing your hands.
So. Okay.
Okay, so we're very happy to welcome to the show today. I say the show. This is the wonders of Skype. Very happy to welcome Dan Camp from Metal Monkey. Hello, Dan. And there is also, of course, Jay Rozicki from Malted Tales. And sitting with a hat on in his garden, which is a bit chilly out there, I would think, is Ken McMullen, who seems to have frozen right now. And I don't mean literally frozen. So, Dan, what we're doing on this is just everybody getting together, finding out what you're doing to get through this terrible situation and finding out what you're drinking. And then we'll find out what the guys are drinking as well in just a second. I have to crack open a beer here down in the pub, but luckily I've got mine from Church Street. It's a lovely Crimson Clover. I'm going to put it into my Church Street glass. And we're off and running. So, Dan, tell us what's going on at Metal Monkey.
Yeah, so well, it's been a weird couple of weeks for us. Before everything started happening and we, closed down the tap room, we had, fortunately, all of our fermenters full. So we haven't really been brewing anything lately. We've been waiting for what's been in the tanks to finish out. We've been doing a little bit of canning here and there, but mostly it's just been trying to fill orders for, we're now doing the curbside pickup as well as a little bit of home delivery. So we've just been trying to get a handle on that, try to make our processes a little better so we all kind of have a good idea of what we're doing and keep customers happy and keep everyone safe and healthy too. So
how is your staff as far as the obviously not all of them are working, or are you able to keep some of them on board, or?
We've been able to keep a couple on board. Sorry, there's a guitar falling all over the place here, so had to.
Whoa, heavy metal, dude, rock on!
I don't play. I just brought it home. It was at the brewery, and I figured maybe I'd learn how to play a couple things on the bass while I've got some downtime. We've got a couple of people that are still working right now. Josh and Stacy. Stacy's our taproom manager, and Josh has been doing some deliveries for us as well as just some other kind of helping out in the back type of stuff lately as well. So luckily we've been able to keep them on for, a handful of hours every week, but nothing too much beyond that. Otherwise, it's mostly been me. Jason has been not feeling terribly great the last couple of weeks, and he's been home with the kids as well, so he's finally doing a little better now, and he came in today, so that's good at least. And he's not had the coronavirus, so that's good as well. They all tested negative for anything and weren't exhibiting any signs for the virus, so fortunately he's back with us now, so I think I'm actually going to take a day off tomorrow.
Ooh,
I know, I don't know what to do.
Drink.
Yeah.
Beer.
Yeah, right.
So what are you drinking?
Right now I'm drinking our 366. This is our black lager. We brewed that for leap year or leap day, I guess. It's just a nice light dark lager. It's about 4.5%. Really tasty.
Ken looks like he's got something dark. What you got, Ken?
I got Alter. Wetter oatmeal stuff.
Nice.
Sweater weather. What have you got there, Jay? I'm sure you've got something really heavy, dude.
I always drink the heavy stuff. I got the Central Waters, the chocolate porter.
Ooh, nice.
Which it's delicious. I've got something I'm going to follow it up with that's even heavier, because I usually only do like 2 or 3 beers a day on like off days, but they're usually heavier beers because I take longer to drink them and enjoy them.
Sure. Is it more difficult to do that now that every day is a longer day?
It is, and I literally just was talking with my stepdaughter, and I told her, I'm like, I always try to take a couple days during the week off from drinking, but I'm like, come 3-4 o'clock, I'm like, I'm so bored, I just want to do something with my hands, so I end up getting a beer.
I understand. I usually don't drink a lot at home, and last couple of weeks I've had at least 2 or 3 beers every night, except for last night. I had nothing last night, so.
So, yeah. Dan, you've been doing some YouTube stuff, right?
Yeah, I have. I had at the brewery. I have a camera that I use for when we have like live music there, just to kind of display what's on the stage on the TVs that we have there. So I rigged that up as well as a couple of microphones that I had there to do some live streaming on YouTube, just to kind of still be able to engage with customers and friends and things like that right now. So we, kind of set it up so I'm behind the bar and we're kind of looking at the bar so people could get the virtual tap room experience.
There you go.
That's
Now
been
we're having the
well. People are really enjoying it. I was thinking about doing it earlier today, and then I don't know. It's been a weird time for me. So I kind of lost all my motivation this afternoon, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna relax and have a beer and maybe go home.
Yeah.
I feel very out of sorts with the company here because I'm the only one who doesn't have a beard. And I was thinking of growing one, but then it would start to look like Ken's, like a really old man. Hey Ken, how are you?
Oh, dude, Ken's not old.
I
gotta-
know.
Even though
What are you
you're
doing in the
retired.
yard, Ken?
What?
What are you doing in the yard? You've been tossed out the house again.
No, I'm smoking. Here, I'll show you. See how this works.
Oh,
I can hardly see my.
look at that.
Ooh.
See it?
Without any fear, I want to say those are nice looking breasts there, Ken.
I'm glad you like my smoky breasts, my hot smoky breasts.
Oh, so that's
Fight for dinner.
so you have to watch it, or are you just not allowed back in the house whilst it's going on?
Well, we got a lot of people in our house right now, and it's not a huge house, so it's pretty loud.
Ah,
I thought I'd take a smoker while we did this.
Yeah, I go down in the basement for this because it's loud where I'm at as well.
yeah. It's nice and quiet in the pub. Unfortunately, I'd like to have more people down here, but there you go. So
Right.
what else you been doing, Dan? And have you been getting out for your exercise every day?
No, God, no. No, I think that time isn't really the reason I haven't done that too much. Lately, I think it's more that I'm lazy. But we've been trying to like clean the house. We're taking kind of a room at a time and just deep cleaning everything here. That's been actually kind of nice for a change. Other than that, just kind of trying to do a couple little projects around the brewery that I haven't really gotten to. We were, installing a couple new CO2 regulators for some of the different tanks and new fittings for a couple things. And so finally I've had some time to do that, as well as just kind of start deep cleaning the whole back of the house, which we really haven't had a chance to do for a little while there. And, the outside of the tanks are all dusty and really need a nice cleaning. So we'll be getting to that this week too, and just really scrubbing the hell out of the floors and things like that. It just all the things I want to get done, but haven't really had time to. And I'm actually thinking that maybe sometime toward the end of this week or maybe next week, we'll do a little small batch brew, like a little homebrew size thing, and maybe I'll stream that out to YouTube while we're doing the brew day there. I think that'd be kind of fun.
And this is for Dan or Ken. I know like everyone's hurting to try to find cans or hollers or growlers. Beyond that, I heard Omega Yeast is shut down, but I could be wrong on that. Are any of the supply companies still, can you still get malts? Can you still get hops? Can you still get yeast?
As far as I'm aware, yes. Ken, maybe you've brewed more recently than I have, so you might have a better idea.
Yeah, I ordered Omega Yeast about I think 2 weeks ago, and the day they shipped mine was the day they shut down. So Omega's closed until this is over. They wanted to give in Chicago. They wanted to give their employees a chance to stay home and just shelter.
Yeah.
Other
So Ken, Ken, you heard something that was a bit scary today, but luckily it didn't turn out to be true, right?
My sister lives in Hayworth, Illinois, and she was at the truck there, and she said she saw a guy wheeling 30 packs of I don't know, something.
Bush
Light. And and then went inside. He was wheeling that out to his pickup truck, and then she went inside, and there was a guy at the counter with 4 cases of Bud Light and all 5 bottles of vodka that they had for sale there. She's like, "What's going on?" And he said that he heard that the governor was going to announce today that he was cutting off all alcohol sales. And
That's an April Fool's joke.
I was going to say, I've seen a couple posts like that from different states, and a friend of mine up in Wisconsin, he had posted something, and he's like, "Oh God, I hope this isn't true."
Yeah. Even have alcohol, we'd be killing each other.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, I would say that would be 100% true, because I don't think people are getting blind stinking drunk in their houses, but to sit down and have a beer and kind of, chill, it's worth doing. And I would advise people to keep up with the speed, up with what's going on, but maybe just once a day, because there's an overload of information and everybody has to keep upbeat. So let's all keep ourselves in a positive frame of mind. Hey, I just seen that Jay has on a Metal Monkey t-shirt. Well, look at that. Good one, Jay.
Very nice. Yeah, thank you for supporting.
Yeah, right. Well, thank you very much, Dan. We like to keep these happy hours short and sweet.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to raise my glass and say cheers to Metal Monkey. And, oh, by the way, because you blurred your background, it blurs the can.
Oh, no. Here, let me unblur the background. You guys can all see my messy
Which is
office.
really interesting. Because obviously it recognizes a person. There we go.
There
Now we can see the shit in the background. So, all right. Cheers to Dan. Cheers to Jay. Cheers to Ken.
Cheers,
and,
Jay. Phil.
Goodbye from all of us. Beat the 19, boys. Beat the 19. Do the 5.
Yep.
Right on.